Hello, welcome back to Cracking the Cryptic on Pi Day 314, as they would say in America, so 3.14. This is Pi Day. I think Simon's done a puzzle on the theme earlier. My one is another one on the same theme by Joe Moed, and thank you very much for sending these in time for us to try and do them on Pi Day. That's brilliant. I'll have a look at the rules in a minute. I do want to, of course, mention that we still have time to enter Guess Again on Patreon. Loads of entries flooding in. It's fantastic. You can check out all the other stuff on Patreon. There's been crossword solves there. There's a crossword solve on the channel, Simon's Rodriguez solve yesterday. You can check out our streaming, and we will be streaming again at some point. We streamed a game called The Last Cube together. Well, Simon did all the work and I mocked him. I mean, I think that's my role, really. And you can also check out our other ways to engage with us. You can play our apps. If you buy them, you can get Sven's SUDOKU PAD and all sorts of other things on the links under the video, merchandise and snail mail addresses and that kind of thing. But the first link is to this puzzle called Pi Crossed. Now, Joe Moed, I think that is how you pronounce this name. I think it's probably Dutch. It reminds me that the champagne that's traditionally called Moët et Chandon, I think the Dutch name is I think Moët is actually Dutch and should be pronounced Moet or something, I imagine. But it's possible I've picked up some fake knowledge at some point. But anyway, do check it out. I am going to have a look at this puzzle now. The rules are these. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Digits in the coloured rings must form the first 8 digits of pi, i.e. 3.141596, for those who haven't memorised them, reading either clockwise or counter-clockwise or anti-clockwise. So it could be 31415926. I think you have to deduce yourself where they begin and whether they're clockwise or anti-clockwise. So it could go 31415926, and they could be different for the green or pink sets. Now we've got a few cages. Digits in cages must sum to the total in the top left corner, and they obviously can't contain repeats because each is contained within a box. Digits cannot repeat along each main diagonal. They're marked in blue. Digits on a green line, and there's only one 2-cell green line, must differ by at least 5, the German whisper rule, but okay, we understand that. Digits separated by a white dot must be consecutive, but not necessarily all dots are given. So those are the rules here. There's a few, but most of them don't apply to much. It's really all going to be about pi, isn't it? And maybe the diagonals. Do give it a try. I have no idea. Well, I have some idea. Every time Joe's sent us a puzzle in the past, it's very hard. So there's an idea. So I reckon another 45 minutes today, we'll see. Give it a try. I have no idea how it's going to be. I'm going to start now. Let's get cracking. Well, I mean, a 7 cage in 3 cells is 1, 2, 4. I know that. A 22 cage in 3 cells must have a 9 in it, and I know that. And there my knowledge runs out. Although, let's think about these pi digits. I'm just going to write them at the top here. 31415926. Now, this is nothing to do with the Sudoku. I'm just writing the numbers in to have a think about them. Look, you have these consecutive ones in both pink and green. Yeah, okay, that's it. The numbers in the 22 cage are high. They are 5, 9, or 6. The numbers in the 7 cage are 1, 2, or 4. Now, the transition between those two numbers is important. That is going to occur. Let me just get the pen tool up, just for a pathetic reason, because the transition there, can I draw a line? No, I can't. It goes straight. Sorry. I was hoping to draw a diagonal line there. But the transition between those two cells is either the transition here between 1 and 5, the transition here between 9 and 2, or the transition here between 2 and 6. 3 is not involved in either of these cages. In fact, I guess we know that 3 is on this diagonal straight away. But 3 is not involved in either of those cages, so it's not in either of these transitions. And they're not from low to low, so they must be from low to high, or from high to low there, or low to high there. So in one case in this central box, yes, one of them is 1, 5. And in the other case, a 2 is involved, and either a 9 or a 6. So these are a 1, 2 pair in the transitions, and that is a 4. Okay, I'm going to remove all my pencil marks now. Joe has written the number in the rules, so I'm just going to look at it there. Well, I mean, I think I know the pi number anyway, but we've got 1 or 2 there. 1 is transitioning to 5, and 9 or 6 is transitioning to 2. So they have to be 5, 6, or 9 in that cell. Oh, they can't be 5 and 6. Yeah, one of them is a 5. That's the point. One of them is a transition from a 1 to a 5. So this cage must be 9, 5, 8. And 8 goes in this cell. This is a 9, 5 pair. Yeah. That's right. Down on this diagonal, we have a 3, 6, 7 triple. Not that interesting on the dot yet. What does that do? Right, I think we should work. Okay, so in one case, this goes 3, 1, 4, 1, 5. So I'm gonna put in the possibilities on pink and green. 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 9, 2, 6. This would be very embarrassing if I suddenly get pi wrong. 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 9, 2, 6. Now the other possibility is the 9, 2 transition. So on this one that goes 9, 2, 6, and then we start again 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, and on this one 9, 2, 6, and then 3, 1, 4, 1, 5. So those are the two possibilities on the wheels. And now we've got 1, 3 pair and a 4, 6 pair and a 5, 9 pair. What's that doing? The 1, 3 pair means none of those cells can be 1 or 3. So on this German whisper line, one end of it has to be a low digit, under 5. One end of it has to be 1, 2, 3, or 4, but neither of those cells can be 1 or 3. So there's either a 2 or a 4 in it. If there's a 4, there's a 9 on it. If there's a 2, there's a 7, 8, or 9 on it. It's not that helpful, but it's definitely a fact. Is it the diagonal? Now you've got this 1, 2 pair looking at this cell. Right. This can't be a 3 anymore, actually, because this can't be a 4 because of that, and it can't be a 2 because of either of those. So maybe white dot to the rescue. If that's 6 or 7, this is 5, 6, 7, or 8. That's not that helpful though, is it? Here's a thing. These two have to be different. And they're obviously individually different from these two. So these two have to be different. If that's a 5, you get 9 there, 5 there, 9 there. So these two are different. So that cell can't be 5 or 9. It also can't be 4 or 8 because they're already on the diagonal. It's not that interesting after all, but I thought it was for a moment. Must be something to do with these pairs that we've formed. Oh, here's something. Right, this might have made it worth writing 2, 4, 7, 8, 9 there. Where does 6 go in box 3? Look at that 4, 6 pair and that 4, 6 pair, and you'll realise it can't be in any of those cells. It's clearly not on the green line, so it is on the diagonal. And neither of those two can now be a 6. Ooh, could I rule out 7 from here somehow? Four also can't be. Ah, yes, that's even better. Where does 4 go in this box? That's a better question than 6. 4 also is in those pairs, so it can't be in any of those cells, but it's also on the diagonal, so it can't be in those two. So it is on this green line, which must be a 4-9 pair. Now, 9 is not on the diagonal here. It's clearly not on the diagonal here or here. It's in one of these two cells, but it's got to be in the 22 cage in this box, so it's in the corner. That is a 9 in the corner. Now, what's it with? I don't know. Oh, I see. Well, I might see. I see dimly. In fact, maybe this doesn't... Ah, right. Yeah, okay. What I was looking at is this 4, 6, and 1, 2. And I think they have to be different, because one of these pies, two lovely pies in the grid, strawberry and key lime, but one of them goes 1, 5, 9 and has 2, 6 there. The other one has 9, 2 in the middle and therefore goes 6, 3, 1, 4, 1. Yes. So effectively you have a 1, 2, 4 and 6 all looking at this cell, which also can't be 9 or 8. Now that becomes 3, 5 and 7, and that's interesting enough. But I think it gets even more interesting when you think about this set, and I think the same deal applies here. I'm just going to check it to be careful, but if this is 5, 9, 2, 6, 3, then you have 9 and 3 there. And in that case, this one is 1, 5, 9, 2, 6, 3. Hang on. No, if this is 1, 5, you have 9, 3. Then this is 2, 9 up here. Then it goes 6, 3. Then you get 1, 9 there. No, you get 1, 1, 5. 1, 4, 1, 5. Yes, it does work the same way. This group of cells always has to be a set of 1, 3, 5, and 9. Now this is very important because this can't be 1 or 3. So it is down to 2 or 7. Oh, it's not quite. Does one of these have to be a 7? Then this will become 9, 8, 5. Ah, no, hang on. If this is 2, maybe this can't be 1 or 3. Do these always have to involve... No, they don't. If that's a 1, this could always be a 3. Ah, it's so close. It's so close to providing a breakthrough. If that's a 2, and this is 1 or 3, then you've got a 1, 3 pair, definitely. Oh, come on, think about it. 9, 8, 4, 6. Oh, 1 has to be in one of these two cells. It's got to be on the diagonal somewhere, and it can't be there. Oh, I'm just missing something small about this set or this set. Or maybe it can't be this set because they're only looking at this cell. 5, 9. Oh, come on, Mark. Think it through. What is going on here? Is that a 7? Ah, then this would have to be 8, 5. No, right, that's beautiful. There we go. That is beautiful. Yeah, if this was a 7, it's all going to break for a brilliant reason. Because if that's a 7, you have 8, 5 here to make up the 22 cage without a 7. Then that becomes a 3. And suddenly you have 3, 7 here. And what happens to the middle cell? It explodes. It's impossible is what I mean. So that can't be a 7. That is a 2. This is a 1 or a 3. Oh, don't tell me that's not actually going to give me anything, because that feels immense. So I've got a 1, 3 pair. This can't be 1, 2, 3, 4 or 6 or 7 at that point. What about this? Can't be 3, 6, 7, 4 or 2. Oh, come on. I was so proud of getting that was a 2. So if that's 8, 5, then we've got a 3, 7 pair. Then this has to be 1, 5, 6 up here. And I don't see the problem with that. That's 7, 6. This is 3 or 5. That doesn't do anything either. Has something happened to resolve these pi digits and I haven't spotted it? Oh. Okay, what if this is a 3 here? Then pi here goes 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 9, 2, 6. So that's the 1, 5 in the middle. What I'm positing, I'm just put it in, is a 3 there. And then we get the 1, 5 here. Then this has to be the 9, 2 with a 6 there. 3, 1, 4, 1. That's brilliant. Because if you get a 3 there, you get a 1 here. That's how, it's like a ratchet system or sort of gears turning one wheel and then the other. But if you had a 3 there, you get a 1 there. And what happens to this cell? It explodes. It's impossible. So you don't have a 3 here. And suddenly we do know which way round these go. That's a 1. The 3 is there. Goes 3, 1, 4. Well, we know which way around this one goes. 5, 9, 2, 6. Then we have the 9, 2 done here. So this is 1, 5, 9, 2, 6, 3, 1, 4. And now this becomes a 3. This is not a 3. Oh, I don't know, but at least we've got pi done now. Oh, brilliant. I mean, that is brilliant. These can't be 5s anymore. There must be a 7 on this white dot. Because there's got to be an odd number on it, and 7's now the only possibility. Between these 3 cells, 5 and 7 must... Oh, look, 1, 1, that's got to be 1. It can't go in the 22 cage, so that's not a 1 now. 4 also can't go in the 22 cage, so that has to go here. So these two add up to 13, being either 7, 6 and 5, 8. So do these two, so that's 6 or 8. 4, can I use that? Ah, 4 on this diagonal. There's only one spot left for it. It's got to be there. That makes us do the German whisper line. That 9 goes into one of those two cells and one of these two on the diagonal, because it can't be anywhere there. So that's not a 9. 3, 6, 7, 4. 1 on this diagonal has to be up in the corner. That fixes the 1 in box 3, which is also on a diagonal. Then we've got a sort of X-wing of 1s left in boxes 4 and 6. How are we getting on for 4s? Ah, there's also a 4 in those two. Oh, we know, hang on, we know which way around it goes. 4 there makes that 4, 1, that fixes the 1. So all 1s and 4s are done. I just need to write one in there to do that. 2s are coming along okay. That's a 2. 2 on the diagonal is in one of those two. Oh, I thought that was going to be resolved. It's not. Okay, never mind that. What about 3s? Now 3 could never be in those. I haven't finished off this diagonal either. What's this cell? 928413. I don't know. Why isn't this getting easier? 9, 9, we get a 9 up here. Then we've got a 9 in one of these two cells. No, that's enough of 9s. 2 there. This is 5 or 7. Ah, can't be an 8. So 8 goes here. Now we know this cage contents and the whole box is done. Now we've got a 7 on the diagonal. This is helpful. So at the top of the diagonal we have a 5, 6 pair. There must be a 2 in one of those two cells, so that's not a 2, and that is, this is 7 or 8. 2, 4, 3, 1, 9, 6. That's 7 or 8. Pity it's not in the same row. 5 is in one of those two. Oh look, 7, 8 pair in the middle row. Right, now we get a 7, 8 pair in the same segment, in the same column, the same house, I think we call it these days. That's 5, 7 or 8, so's that. So that 3 and 6, yes, that gives me 6, 7 in the middle. That puts the 7 on the white dot. We've used that white dot, we've used that green line, we've used that white dot, we've used all the cages. So we've just got the diagonals. One of them is nearly complete. What about this other one? And the regular Sudoku rules is what I should have finished that thought off with. 2 and 5 there. This 1, 4, 6, 3, 7, 5, 2, 8 or 9. Now, does it help that 5 has to be in one of those two cells? No, because it rules 5 out of there, but it couldn't have gone in there anyway. Oh, come on, I must be just missing obvious now. 9, 8, 1, 4. There's a 5 somewhere there. What am I missing now? Come on. That can't be a 6. So in this box, 9 is in one of those two cells now. Yes, it is. So it's not there, and we can put 9 in box 2. 9, 4, 1. These can't be 6, 5 or 8. So they're from 2, 3 and 7. Oh, that can't be a 2 because of the 2 pair out here. So one of these, no, I was going to say it has to be a 6. That's absolutely stupid. 5 in this row, though, has only got one place. It's got to be there. How intriguing. Okay, so that becomes a 2. This stops being a 2. We've got an 8, 9 pair in the box. 3, 5, 6 and 7 are the remaining digits. That can't be 3 or... Oh, this one is a naked 3. That also can't be 5. 5 must be in one of those two. That's 3 or 6 now. 3, 3, we get a 3 up here. That's not a 3. That can't be 6. Oh, come on, just give up, puzzle. 4, 1, 3, 9, 5. That is 6 or 7. This is 2 or 9. This is one of the most, look, chocolate teapot sextuplet of all things. No, it's not. That's the only place for 3. Is that right? Yes, it is. That is where 3 goes. But it's still a very useful quintuplet now. So 3 there. Come on. Does that do anything? 5, 6, and 8 up here somewhere. Oh my goodness. Why is this still so hard? 6, 7, or 8 there. This one, I mean, I could fill in all 4 possibilities, but it feels a bit pathetic. That is not a 2. Right, so 2 is there. This is 7 or 8, so 3 is here. It's just regular Sudoku and I can't do it anymore. 7, 8 pair there. That is also, so this can't be 5, so 5 is done here. That's been available for a moment or two. 7, 8's all over the place still to resolve. Haven't finished that diagonal, but it doesn't really matter. Nor does that one. One of those must be a 5. What am I still missing now? Come on, Mark. 2, 9, 8. One of those is a 5. Well, there must be a straightforward way of getting through this. Let's colour the 7s and 8s. Let's do that. Yellow, red, yellow, red, red, yellow. Oh, there we go. Look at that's brilliant. Look at this cell. It sees both yellow and red. That's the whole point. So it can't be either 7 or 8. It also can't be 1, 2, 3, 4, or 9. Sorry, I'm going to cough now. Sorry about that. Complete coughing fit. Probably with excitement at seeing that this cell can't be 7 or 8. Actually, it also can't be 6. It can't be 3, 2, 6, 1, 4, 7 or 8, or 9. It is a naked, well, effectively naked 5. So that fixes the diagonal up there. This becomes a 7. I think that's going to do everything. That is brilliant. That's a lovely finish. Bit of colouring to suddenly finish it off. I suppose they call that simple colouring in the solvers, but it never feels that simple somehow. That's become a 7. So yellows are 7s, reds are 8s. That's lovely. 7 there. 8 above it. That's a 9. 6, 8 here, and at the top we have 2, 7, and 5, just like that. What a brilliant puzzle. So happy Pi Day. That is a beautiful idea from Joe Moed. It's great to see a representation of pi that doesn't involve, well, that just involves 2 circles. I mean, it's so clever, and it's worked so well in this puzzle. I'm really very admiring of it. Lovely stuff. Thank you so much for watching, as always, on the chat. Hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.